And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Human consecutive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. They're going to run the option. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
They'll run it to the left.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
And the single back takes the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Using his legs, it's Brown. And he goes nowhere. Stop short behind the line of scrimmage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. All sideline. Serious drama. It comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the flat by the running back.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game. Are we headed for overtime?
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Back to pass. It's White. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's caught. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and I saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he dropped it. Do not see that very often from this guy. Going to bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Loss of 1. Fourth down coming up. That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff heading left.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job, all money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Went after, up and good. We're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Play called on 3rd and short. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 14.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go. 1st down.
And the Red Raiders begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that one.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
Texas Tech, 31, Ole Miss, 24.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking downfield, it's White. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here, coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he rubs it in to put them up by a point. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks and the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.